Canelo Alvarez, Caleb Plant. We went over the rules in the dressing room. I want to remind you, protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands. God bless you both. Touch up.
There's that.
And Canelo, you know, he showed with the right hand.
Body work. Canelo actually. Emphasis in the past.
Yeah, it was lovely.
Yes, he definitely wants to back in this.
It kept him functioning well in this first.
The real estate.
Stop! Fed off this energy these people brought.
And Caleb Plant using his jab, trying to make that the...
His 21 wins, dropped
He's able to let his hands go, but Plant so far doing it. See, Plant, he tends to...
Who's Kotagi and becoming a 100...
There is no question about this crowd being it.
Left hand down. You see that jab? He's got to jab fast, bring it right back up.
Canelo normally gets a lot done in.
But Canelo going to the body here. Canelo said the jab is one of the easiest punches.
As we expected the early rounds to be.
There's a right.
You can see already Canelo taking away the jab.
Pressure to doing that.
Jab from Caleb. Even though most of those punches are landing, fighter to cut off the ring.
Rings, Abner, you got to put those emotions aside. So much at stake in bout 17-1-1, and he will work diligently to take away Plant's jab.
Again, these are rounds where Canelo usually, you know, is slow because he's the one.
Well, I don't know. He had managed to get a few of those jabs in there as Canelo goes
down the ropes. He catches 2 punches, you know, 3 punches going to Canelo's gloves, but he's keeping Canelo at bay. Yeah, again, it's because of the body work.
There's a jab that landed for Plant, as in widely recognized title fights. For Caleb Plant, his 22nd.
The distance quicker than we thought.
Yes, he is. Like Mayweather collects that data. And then starts to wear you down, although he's going to
Canelo's looking for that left hook to the body of the
hand. You know, come already mentally defeated prior to the fight. Not me. And he's showing it tonight.
High guard in that lead left.
He lands in a round.
Oh, there's a left hook that took it. And right uppercut by Plant.
Which is everything other than the jab. And tonight so far,
3 punches.
He's a confident man.
Canelo continues
to knock down with the left hook.
The body shot, the hook to the head.
Oh, there was a left hook upstairs, left hand by Plant. Blinding jab off the ring in many fights we've seen, Abner.
Yes, Canelo, you know, he's the pressure fighter.
And heart of Canelo are keys as Plant begins to establish the jab by Canelo. The left hook lands downstairs by Canelo and goes upstairs. Jab by Plant. Canelo's still able to go downstairs.
Yeah, or even earn him with that punch. Canelo's got a great chin.
So maybe the action going to pick up earlier than expected. Canelo before going downstairs with the right hook.
Canelo can do well to attack after that.
Now from the jab, come back with his own.
Yeah, he's showing his poise early in this fight.
There's another right hand and a right.
Just relax. You followed the game plan. It's fine.
Has been with him his entire career. Eddie Reynoso ever undisputed champion at 168. Plant
steps it up a little bit more.
Absolutely.
And you listen to pundits and the right hand. And Canelo doubling up with the left hook, right hand to the body, and another high accuracy. Canelo might not throw. Which again, looking at his style and how he's been successful in knowing. Good stuff from Canelo.
And I think that's one of the keys for Canelo, to double with that left hook.
With the jab and going back downstairs repeatedly.
He makes him count every single punch that he throws.
Punches of Canelo, but you're right, standing right there in the pocket. His bread and butter jab.
Landed for Canelo, only 5 for Plant.
Plant's jab, right like he did right there. He tried to time Plant's jab, and he comes.
You know, the Caleb Plant of a couple years ago
doesn't seem to be bothered by the moment out. Very focused, sticking to the jab and
more effective when he has Plant on the ropes. There's a beautiful left hook.
The undefeated Caleb Plant from the pound-for-pound king before delivering a right.
Plant not being stationary, changing
that right hand a little low, not tattooed to his chin, and it gets
7 punches to only 79 by Canelo.
Not shot to the body of his own.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that.
But the investment being made by the
He's standing right in the center of the ring, pushing Canelo.
Mexican undisputed champion.
Again for early in the fight.
And yet Canelo's punches are landing.
Canelo carries, you know, every punch is
17-1-1 in title matches. No, that's an extraordinary record.
Hold on. You still
And
got to
Russell
get
Mora
your
giving
punches
him a
up.
warning for keeping his punches
You
up.
can't pull his head down.
Time fight worked the third match between Fury and...
This is going to be an interesting round because this is the round where Canelo
A bit of wear and tear now.
Oh, rips a left hook again, and Abner again. It's that low.
Some left hooks are getting in great for Canelo, but not everyone.
Plant said he would bring the fight to Canelo.
powerful, so Plant has to be careful with that. All right, if you're going to catch a punch, just like that, you got to come back with your own
Weapon for sure.
Final 30 seconds of the fifth.
Back and forth action during the course of that round, and it was an interesting and competitive round. That was one of a bit ugly looking, and it's under the eye, so we don't expect that to be something right now
to
that
really set up points and win rounds.
And great defense.
Yeah, his defensive work in his fights has been pretty good. Plant check left hook. He tries the left hook right there. Heading this round.
Canelo predicted a knockout before round 8, and just as expected, it's now the second half of the fight. This is when Canelo...
Alvarez, I think, a little bit.
Against James Toney. And now, here's Plant. Landed that left hook upstairs. Plant comes back.
It's amazing how it starts to show. It's like, almost like Canelo.
Counter right hand, and then counters effectively. But here, imploring Plant to bring the fight.
The Canelo jab, he's only thrown 37. He uses the uppercut there to get this straight jab done.
Caleb Plant was visited in his camp by Showtime's lead left hook upstairs by Canelo.
He might not be the best at cutting off the ring, but he is the best at putting the pressure.
It's the same thing. He comes out and right away throws a bunch of combinations trying to establish himself. I'd like to be throwing a little bit more than that.
Stiff jab splits the guard by Plant, and then there's...
Oh, pretty close fight.
When he throws it, it's effective. Doesn't do it enough.
Left combination. Plant utilizing...
But I think Canelo has some momentum now. But only been two
Find the right angle for that.
Now the counter right hand by Plant that scored. And then there's a left hand. Lead right by Canelo. Head movement. Trying to take steam off the punch. 30 seconds left in, trying to keep Canelo at bay, trying to keep the pressure off him.
I have Canelo up 58-56.
It's a left hook to the body by Canelo.
Make sure that you're doing your best to tie him up when he steps in.
Level of competition on his resume. There's a double left hook to the body, and then upstairs, heavyweight belt knocking out Sergey Kovalev. Earlier this year, in fact, to the summer, Julio Cesar Chavez in Mexico symbolically passed the torch where Caleb Plant has had stamina issues, trying to establish the
This could be one of the few rounds in which Canelo Alvarez has thrown more punches than Plant. We've certainly seen a change in momentum in this fight.
Which was push Canelo back. Canelo's not the best fighter, moving back on his back foot, but...
And it's time. Of course, Canelo could go down. Not only is the greatest man standing guard, and he's standing his...
He was landing them at that rate, then it stopped.
Goes to the midsection with it, another jab to the body, but then eats a left hook upstairs.
Again, it's just so hard to keep Canelo away.
And yet Canelo continues to just keep rolling.
You got to do it with nice and intelligence, okay? You're better than him.
Jabs around at the very least. He is not doing that tonight. He's only...
Gamber talked about the fact that, Plant has the Mexican fighter, but one of the all-time greats.
We always mentioned that a boxer,
changed in terms of the momentum of this fight.
But he has proven that.
and talk about.
And we talked about he would have to eventually fight.
And he is. Yeah, he forgot about his jab completely. But again, it's the pressure. The punches intentionally to the arms. And what that does to a fighter, you know, it tenses you up. So is playing.
And there, Caleb playing with the jab.
More to him, which is, you know, different than the early part of the fight. Found a home for those body shots and some more.
So much that is Canelo already changing the game plan. Canelo, a smart man to go that
Against the biggest star in the sport. Consensus.
That he makes Plant forget about the jab, but again, you can't even throw your hands.
Team 1 and 1, we don't know, but Alvarez's, you know, pressure has been better. Those are some of the nicest combinations he's thrown in the recent
There was a nice body combination.
And later on in the round, Caleb Plant did do some good combination work. Now, not in fact, most.
Getting into the deep waters.
Alvarez, it's impressive. He commits to the body and stays committed. And
Canelo throws.
Yeah,
will try to do whatever it takes to try to
silly rounds. And he's showing what he feels like he's got.
Surprise with the jab of Plant. His opponent's reckless.
And the power punches, you can see it very much in the last 3 or 4 rounds.
They're in the corner, putting on the pressure. Plant, though, firing back. Left hook lands down.
And his punches now even more.
Left hand doesn't seem as effective as it was earlier. Canelo's power shots
against. A lot more experience for him. And the one fight when you talked about.
Let's bring in our unofficial scorer, Steve, to Julio Cesar Chavez, who's ringside doing Spanish commentary.
Plant's corner didn't wear the microphone that we would want him to put.
Walking in a lot easier than the previous round. Amazing to see the amount of pressure that Canelo puts.
Caleb, let go.
A decided advantage for Canelo Alvarez, who's landing a little bit less. 12, he's had better stamina, but
Canelo has corralled Plant in the corner.
That's important because that activity is
alleviate the pressure.
It was Canelo there. He goes downstairs with the right hand. Excellent body shot.
Caleb Plant looking to remain unbeaten and become undisputed, but he is going to
have shots to the body, and Plant is not the same. Oh, he just got hurt.
Oh, and Plant goes down for the first time in his career. High drop on round 11. The coronation is complete. All hail King Canelo. Viva Mexico's first undisputed champion! Just like this crowd, Canelo's career